Hello guys, my name is George, also known as Georgis. This is my wife Etsegenet, and welcome to our channel, Faith, Love, and Fitness. And first of all, we want to give thanks to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing us to be here with you. And I know some of you will immediately click off the channel because of this, and I know others of you will stay with us throughout the journey because of this reason as well. But as I said, I'm Georgis or George, and this is Etsegenet, or you can call her Choo Choo if you can't pronounce her name. We're both originally from Ethiopia, but I came to America as a child, and my wife came here a little over a year ago, and we just want to talk about some of the cultural differences and language barriers because my Amharic is not that good. Her English is better than my Amharic, so we'll rely on her to speak more English than me speaking Amharic. So first off, we just tell us a little bit about how your transition has been from Ethiopia to America.
What?
Like when you came here, how was it different? Tell us about how life is different from Ethiopia to here.
Oh, it's a bit different.
Like, what's different for you?
For me, everything, the culture, the language, and
Language.
yeah,
We were living
food,
the food.
everything.
Yeah. With me, I was used to Ethiopian food, but she wasn't that used to the food that we have here. But in our home, most days we probably have more Ethiopian food than any other food. What else can I ask you? So has it been a good transition? Do you like it here? Or you don't like it? Or?
It's not bad. It's good.
Yeah, before we were living in Atlanta, and there's a big Ethiopian community. Here we're living in Macon, Georgia now, and there's probably only like a few of us, right?
Yeah.
We met maybe 3 or 4 other Ethiopian couples that are living here. So if you're out there and you live in the area, reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. And one of the things I want to talk about is like, she talked about the food. And for me, the Ethiopian food is it's really tasty, and it's quite diverse. Of course, everything, it starts off with injera, which it's like a flatbread, and it's made of teff flour, and you use the injera in place of like a fork or spoon, and you pick up your food with the injera, and we'll demonstrate, and we'll have some food here sometimes for you guys to see what I'm talking about. But the food is really good. It's normally really spicy. You have a lot of vegan and vegetarian options as well. But for me, I don't like to eat it every day because I'm really health conscious. So I don't like a lot of flour, even though it's teff flour, which is healthy, and traditional white flour, what we use here. I still don't like a lot of flour in my diet. I don't like a lot of salt because in America everything is already filled with salt, so the sodium levels are quite high. So we kind of always have back and forth about not putting salt in the food or adding salt to the food to taste. So that's like something that we always work on, is trying to find a balance in food. You could eat Ethiopian food every day, huh?
Yeah.
See, for me, I can't. But it's pretty simple. I just like in the morning, if I wake up, I like eggs, maybe scrambled eggs or omelet, and yeah, I'm fine with that. Pretty basic for me, just like a protein and a light carb, and I'm okay with that. But when she wakes up and she makes breakfast, it's gonna take like at least an hour. If I wake up and make breakfast, I can have it all done in like 15 minutes. Because like I said, it's really, really basic. What's your favorite breakfast you've had in America that you didn't make yourself?
Omelette.
Omelet? What do you like in your omelet?
It's it's good. Like we put cheese.
And they like to put like jalapeno peppers or some peppers and everything. I even heard when she makes a salad, it's like super spicy because it's got all these jalapeno peppers tucked away there somewhere. So no matter what she makes, it's gonna be. If you like spicy food, you're gonna like it. We had a restaurant in Atlanta called Yay Beignet, and we relocated it here to Macon. And since then, they started a construction site right in front of us that we weren't told about initially. So we closed the business down, and there we were offering Cajun style food, which I've cooked for a long time, and we're really known for our beignets. And we started doing Ethiopian nights on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which went over really well because there's no Ethiopian restaurants here in Central Georgia. The closest ones are in Atlanta, Georgia. So we did really well for a while until the construction came. But at some point, if God willing, we hope to do it again and just continue on that journey if we're able to. But we were living in downtown Macon for about a year, and we moved probably about 8 miles north of downtown Macon. What has it been, a month, 3 weeks ago?
No, yeah,
3 weeks?
3, yes.
Yeah, I think it's 3 weeks, yeah. So do you like it better here or downtown Macon?
Here.
Why didn't you like downtown Macon?
Downtown, it's okay, but I don't like the apartment.
Yeah, we were living in a loft, and lofts are really popular here in America, but not so much in Ethiopia, so just kind of not used to it. And where we lived, it didn't have any windows, so there's no natural light, so she really didn't like that. So we, decided to move to like north of downtown, and it's really quiet here. And we did have a lot of like problems with a lot of bars in downtown Macon. So you'd always come outside your door and there'd be like some drunk people hanging out, or you see where they've been out the night before. So that could be an issue at times. But here we haven't had such problems, and we try to go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. And that's something that when she was in Ethiopia, she didn't do. So do you like that, going to the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so we try to take care of ourselves and stay fit so we can be here a little bit longer. And what's one of the things you miss most about Ethiopia?
So everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I visit and go back, like, I always don't want to come back here to America. I have some cousins there, so when I would go visit them, and then when I would go visit her before she moved here, it was hard getting on the plane to come back because you just feel a sense of peace when you get there, and just a sense of community that I don't get here in the States. So at some point maybe we can move back there, but either way, if you have Christ in your life and your center is based around Christ, I think you'll be okay wherever you are if you're truly in love with your mate. Tell us, what's been the hardest thing to get used to in America?
The hardest thing?
Yeah.
The first time, like, the first week.
The first week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. Like the first, probably the first 6 months you struggled,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, it was difficult for both of us. It was a tough transition, but something that we kept working on and kept putting in God's hands and kept praying about it, and here we are. And hopefully we'll have many more years together. What's something that you want to do while you're here in America?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like something that you want to do, like a goal that you have while you're living here? Well, No, like something, that you just want to do, like a plan.
Like a plan.
Yeah.
It's a family first. I want a kid.
Like she says she wants a kid, and on camera she's quite shy, but in real life she's not shy at all. She talks a lot, so I guess she'll open up as the journey goes on. But yeah, she wants a child. I have two kids from a previous marriage, but they don't live with us. But she's met my daughter. But we continually, put in God's hands and pray about it. And if we're blessed with a child, that would be great. Let us know if you're in a similar situation where either you're from America or you're from Ethiopia and you just moved here and you're going through a similar transition. We definitely like to hear from you. Maybe we could all get together and talk about it. Anything else you'd like to leave them with? Oh, Rocco. Yeah, I have a dog named Rocco. I've had Rocco since 2020. I got him during the pandemic because I had to start working from home, and so I was like, I wanted a companian, and he's a really good dog. He's a Lhasa Asa, which is similar to like a Shih Tzu, and he's really quiet. He doesn't bark or he doesn't have accidents in the house. He's a really good dog, but she wasn't used to living with the dog, so that's something that had to grow on you. Are you used to Rocco now?
Yeah.
Yeah. At first she was kind of weary of him, but now like I see her bonding with him a lot more than she did in the beginning. But we're off for now. We're gonna share some pictures of when I first went to Ethiopia to meet her, up until the time she came back, and that includes we met on a dating site called Christian Dating for Free, and it's a really good site. There are some scammers on there as well, which I might be wary of. Scammers on any dating site or just on any platform this day and age. But we met there, and we met, 2019?
Yeah.
On the dating site. And I had planned to go over, but then the pandemic hit, so it took to March 2021?
Yes.
Yeah, I went over and kind of knew each other from talking a lot. And when I went there, I remember she came to my hotel room and she sat on the bed and she was really shy. She didn't talk that much. And when I first meet people, I don't talk that much either, because I remember we just kind of sat there, just talking a little bit. And then we went to dinner, and was it Yod Abyssinia?
No, 2000 option.
Oh yeah, 2000 Hibachi. It's like a cultural Ethiopian restaurant where they have dancers from the different tribes in Ethiopia. The food is really, really good. It's a unique experience. I wish they had them in the States, but we went there, and that was our first date. And that weekend we went to Kariptu and Debrecen, Ethiopia, which is it's like a little vacation town, was it maybe 45 minutes away from Addis Ababa?
Yeah.
And so we went there and we enjoyed ourselves, and we kind of discussed everything, and we decided that we really wanted to pursue our relationship and get married and just something, spend our lives together. So was it September 19th?
Yeah.
September 19th, we got married at Skylight Hotel in Ethiopia, September 19th of 2021. So we've been married, was it 4 years almost?
Almost 4 years?
Yeah.
September.
Yeah, it's 4 years. So like I said, the journey's been good. Her family's been really accepting of me and really nice. And I don't have a lot of family here. Well, I have a sister here and some aunts and cousins, and they met her, and everybody loves her. So that's been really good that our families accept us. So like I said, that's been good. But we still have our daily battles, just the things that are normal in her culture that are not normal here in America. So we still have our time to time we go. Because some things I just don't understand, because I didn't spend enough time there as a child. I was pretty young when I came here. So I guess I've more so forgotten those things, and growing up in America, I kind of guess I didn't follow any type of cultural rules. I just kind of did my own thing, and then when I gave my life to Christ, I kind of try to center everything around there. In Ethiopia, they have the Protestants, and most of the population is what is it? They're what do you call it?
What?
Orthodox Christians, which is it lined up more so with like Catholicism. But like she's Protestant, so I'm a Protestant as well. So we we both line up there, and at the end of the day, she knows Jesus is Lord. I know Jesus is Lord, and that's all that matters. We hope you guys got a little insight about who we are and why we're here and why we want to share our journeys with you. And we hope to see you on the next one.